What is it like being a Jamaican doing business in Panama? Hi, I'm Xavier Murphy, founder of Jamaicans.com, and today I speak to Kimilea Barrett, owner of a Jamaican restaurant in Panama. Welcome, Kimilea.
Hola, buenas noches. ¿Cómo
Um,
estás? Mi nombre es Kimilea. I'm joking. Hi, everybody. What's up?
muy bien, gracias. Um,
Gracias, that is
um,
it.
yes, I will leave it at that.
Yes, it is. Yes. Okay, tell me.
So tell us a little bit about your background, where in Jamaica you're from, and how you became an entrepreneur.
Okay, so in Jamaica, I'm from Red Hills Road. You know where them the chicken and stuff right near Price Martin and that vicinity. It's
Who is the
urban
best
near.
jerk chicken man out there? I'm gonna put you up on the spot since you come from here.
No, you're not going to come up, not on the spot, not on the spot. My uncle has a stand there. So big up Uncle Marcel. Uncle Marcel. Yes.
The best spot is Uncle Marcel. Marcel,
Marcel.
Uncle Marcel. All right, all right. So sorry, you were saying you're from Red Hills Road, and we're going to the background
Yeah.
of how you got into entrepreneurship.
It started nearly at between high school. You know, in high school we started a little hustling. So, we started selling and I started saving. So it has been embedded inside of me from a tender age. So back home in Jamaica, I have like my own company, you know. So when I came into Panama, it was just like, okay, it's time for me to step out and do what I can do more as opposed to being laid back,
So
you
is
know.
Panama your first venture outside of Jamaica?
Is Panama? Yes, it is. It actually is. It
Good,
is.
good.
It is.
And in terms of how you got to Panama, why did you choose Panama?
I didn't choose Panama. My partner, that's the daughter of that's the father of my daughter. I'm sorry. So we came here to celebrate her birthday when she was becoming one. So we came coming back and forth. So just coming for vacations and we're going back until, we decided like, okay, we're gonna set up shop here and we're gonna stay here. So upon being here, I realized, okay, what can we do next? What's next for us as opposed to just being here, So that's it.
Okay, all right. So it's a few visits, fall in love with the place, and say, yeah, we're staying. The Jamaica Panama connection is strong,
Yes, it is. It is. It
and
is. And it's growing. It is growing strongly.
yeah, I'm sure you have come up on some people that have come into the restaurant, Panamanian, and have
Yes.
Jamaican ancestry. You want to tell us about any of
Yes.
those stories that really touched you when someone came in?
Not per se a customer. It has been so much persons that come here, particularly the mayor. So when he comes, his mother is a Jamaican, so it's like the roots. The first thing they look for, yeah, Jamaican. So it's like, you don't think me a Jamaican without me even trying, but just make them know, listen, me a Jamaican. So they don't come for the Spanish nor whatever. They actually come to get the real escape. So when you come here, you're actually the inner Jamaica, the vibe, the entertainment, the music. And don't forget the food. When you come for the food, you have to stay for the food. I promise you that.
So, what is popular on the menu?
Easy. Oxtails.
Okay.
The top selling item here is the oxtails and then the curry goat. Yeah. The oxtails is those two items, they are not easily sourced in Panama. So
Really?
I was saying a far road, you buy the entire and then we chop it up and then sell it. Yeah. It's not like you walk out the shop and get a pound of oxtail. No, it's not.
That's a bit
So it's
surprising.
sourced in Panama but far.
No, I was
Like
saying
what?
that's a bit surprising that,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
I would think that you can get, oxtail anywhere on curry goat. I mean, not curry goat, but goat anywhere.
No, no, you don't. And then when I get it, you have to get the entire thing. So you can't buy like one pound, 2 pound. You have to buy like one entire goat. Or for me, I buy like 200 or 300 pounds. That's how we
So
do
you
it
make any
here.
managed water?
Some that drink so many shots right now. The chef them they actually made it. They made it quite a few times, but we don't have it on the menu every
Okay.
day because when we get the goat, them we get it
Right.
fresh. So when we have it there, then we make it at the point. But
All
yeah,
right. I
yes,
asked because since you get the whole thing, I'm saying you don't want to dash with the
yeah,
head.
the tribe, the bag, the intestine, everything,
you know what? You don't want to throw
everything.
anything. So I'm gonna switch up a little bit. How easy was it to set up business there in Panama?
In terms of paperwork and documents, it's particularly easy once you have the funding, I must say. But what was my problem was mainly the language barrier. But it wasn't hard, neither was it easy because remember I'm transitioning from Jamaica dollars to US dollars. So what value of Jamaica is not the same in Panama. So if I say, okay, I have this amount of savings, and my partner has this amount of savings, we'll pull it together, but still have to divide it back to get the US dollars, the Jamaica dollar to the US dollars. But it wasn't hard. Paperwork, fast, 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 fast. That's fast. But the setup was easy and we're blessed. So we never have no major problems to getting a certificate and authorization to
Nice,
open. So for that, we were
nice.
grateful.
Just so folks know, it is Island Escape, right?
Escape,
Restaurant
restaurant,
and
and
lounge
lounge.
right there in Panama City. Here it's a prime location. I've come only once. I
Yeah,
have to come
yeah.
back. Um, are
Yes, to me.
are you
It's a
are you
restaurant
close
and
to the
lounge.
old city?
No, nowhere to me in Panama is far, but I'm in Panama City, so to the old city is like
Okay,
10
so it's
minutes
not far.
driving, more or less with traffic. So they're right in at the center of
Not
Panama.
far. Not far.
Right there, right there.
So,
Yeah.
so what did you enjoy? What do you really enjoy about doing business there in Panama?
Networking, definitely networking. Just being here in the restaurants, we speak to so many different persons, different cultures coming inside the restaurant trying to share like I forget this, like I want to go to Jamaica, but I can't go. But when they come here, it's like they're in Jamaica. So it's like we have to come back. So it's not just promotion and everything. Persons love the place and they promote it back to other
Nice,
persons. So it's just
nice.
good.
So we know people network in your restaurant, but where else in Panama do business people go out and do their network? Is there like expat business association? Is there like a once a month meeting, or is there a business community that you say I've tapped into, or you should tap into?
They're actually an expat group here in Panama, but I'm not a part of it. But I've been in communication with them because they had a group of meetings here, but I do not know much about it as I'm not a partner there. But there is actually one
Okay.
here. But networking in Panama is easy. You can't judge a person by how they look or how they drive.
On
Because
a
I come
drive.
to you, you don't judge me. Yeah. Because persons are judgmental, and racialism is entirely over the place. So you will see somebody here, just normal, and that person heavy. You understand? Yeah, so networking easy.
What I loved about Panama, one of the things was how they celebrate cultures, and they had like I think it was a week when we were there, and they were celebrating the Black History for that week, and
Yeah.
every race,
It was in September.
is it September?
I think it's
Everybody
September. Like
celebrated
September.
black, white, India, everybody celebrated it, and that was amazing, seeing that. All right, I won't talk about my visit. Let's talk about the places there that you would say, Xavier, if you come visit Panama, or if anybody come visit Panama, not only do we have to stop at Island Escape to feel homely, but what would you say is a place somewhere else they must go see?
I haven't been there, but based off reviews that guests have told me, the point is a new attraction that everybody wants to go. It's like a glass ceiling where you see through the floor down. So everybody wants to go to that place. They go to Costco for parties. and they go to Monkey Island, of course, to feed the monkeys. I haven't been there. I'm not adventurous, but that's based off the review
I
from
know running a business is tiring, and especially a restaurant business, it's tiring.
every day, every day. So it's just business, family. That's it.
So, going back to food for a little bit, is there Panamanian cuisine that you enjoy? You know, it's because I know it's a mixture of all the different cultures, but there must be something that is uniquely Panamanian that you say I enjoy, or the restaurant may actually cook it.
Okay. My name is the Panamanian, them don't like me, but for Panama, no. I only eat what we have here. I don't venture into other food stuff. I just keep it simple. Jamaican food, Jamaican food. If no Jamaican food, you just fry one egg. All right.
All
Nothing else.
right.
Nothing else.
And
Nothing
what
else.
is your favorite Jamaican food? All.
Curry chicken and dumpling. Curry chicken. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, curry chicken and two caramel dumpling at that. Yeah,
You
that's
sound
me.
like the person like the dumpling them tight when you're biting that.
Yeah, the dumpling definitely. That's me and the curry chicken. When my chef them listen, my chef when I call them, you can make some curry chicken for me. Express ready. My chef them ready.
In terms of business there, did you find any customs for businesses interesting?
When I say customs interesting, what you mean?
So, like in Japan, when you present a business card, they used to say you have to put it, present it with two hands, or maybe it's a holiday that you're required to close your business on that holiday, even though you don't celebrate it. You know, anything like
No. We don't have that here in terms of closure, but there are specific holidays where we can't sell any alcohol. So on that day, we have to remove all of the liquor from the shelves. It's illegal totally. And once they find you, they will fine you if you're selling alcohol on that day. Even the supermarkets everywhere, you see a yellow tape, so it's no alcohol for that
oh,
day. It's sometime in November
okay,
though, but
all
it's
right.
fine.
What advice would you give someone who's thinking of moving to Panama and opening a business there?
My advice to you is know your market one. Don't just rush into something. Get to know your target market and how you plan to grow in Panama because Panama is moving fast and it's growing too. For tourism and stuff, it's growing. So know your business and don't just come and say, okay, I have X amount of money to invest and I'm going to invest it. No. Know your market and don't let anybody tell you like, okay, this is good now. Do your research first. Travel back and forth and search the market, like what me and my partner did. So say, okay, this is what is missing. Let me see how best I can add this so I can make money. But when I do no investment, for lose no money. Right?
So I have a personal question because when I was in Panama, I went to Colon, and I'm not knocking anybody, but my friend there was saying, try the patty, right? And there's a patty shop there, and not calling the name, and the Panamanians them going to cuss me out, but it wasn't close. It wasn't even Patty's relative. So my question to you is: you're making patties there?
I know. No, we don't. We actually import patties from Jamaica. That's the original tasty patty. But the thing is, we don't have it ever so often. So it rarely comes. So when it comes, person just buy them by the cases. They don't even want us to warm it. They buy them frozen and take them and go. So we'll have them today, and by today, persons are pre-order for the next day.
Wow.
I might go to the patty shop.
I think it's an opportunity. You know, I must say the soup I had in Cologne, mixed with all sorts of meats and cow foot and whatever. Oh my gosh, to die for,
It's
to
good.
die for.
I've never had it. I've never
Yes,
had it.
it's to die for. So, you know, The patty shop is, it actually leads me to my next question, which is, what is next for you? And it may be the patty shop.
What is next for me? What is next for Island Escape? We're looking into properties, so it's not gonna be Island Escape restaurants and lounge alone anymore. It's gonna be Island Escape as a restaurant, and then we're gonna do Island Escape properties too. So we have multiple Airbnbs that we're getting into. So if you go like on our social medias, you will see our links. Also, in the near future, maybe like in a year, maybe Island Escape too in Cologne. You
Oh,
never know.
wow.
Yes, and what I've been asked to was to get a truck for us because persons like at the embassy and different events asking me to set up shop there. So that's something we're also, my partner and I are also looking into.
Awesome, awesome. Cologne on the other side, but yeah, that is you've been there, I'm sure. It's like you're transformed right back to certain parts of Jamaica.
I just there execute, like I just bring it okay to my partner because he's really the he's behind the scenes, but he's really the powerhouse for me. So like, okay, what do you think about this? And once I suggest something to him, he will process it and say, okay, let's do this, let's do that. So he's really the powerhouse behind everything. I'm just like, okay, let's get it done. And I get it done. So I'm the boss. Boss
And you're
is
the
the boss.
executor.
Yes,
You're the executor.
yes.
Any closing thoughts, any words, and also in that, give us all the URLs, the socials, and everything in the closing.
Okay, so in closing or in concluding, you can follow us at Island Escape Panama, that's on Instagram, Island Escape Panama on on Snapchat. Yes, we venture into Facebook, but not a lot, but definitely the TikTok and the Instagram. Anything else? I don't know.
I had one last thing. It sounds like your Spanish is pretty decent, right? Yes. What would you rate it as from
Um,
being the
no,
lowest
no,
to 10 being the highest?
that that was all of that was all a facade. Spanish is not. I just have like a few of the intricacies, but I'm working on it. For my daughter, she has more the Spanish. So she's 4 now. So she's more advanced in the Spanish. So I do classes, yes, but I'd say 3, and my translator is my best friend.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, you know, Camelia, thank you for giving us just a few nuggets here on doing business there in Panama and about your experience there. How do you typically say goodbye? You say little more, or you usually use the Spanish?
Inside of the restaurant, no, they want the Jamaican only. So bye bye, bye. But in Spanish, it's adios, ciao, or hasta
I
luego.
love the show.
Yeah.
Camelia,
Ciao.
no, and thanks again.
Ciao. Say it.